The V60 was released in 2005 from Hario. They've been in the glassware business since 1921. The large hole at the bottom allows for more control over the speed of the water, and the raised ridges on the inside of the brewer allow for aeration and maximum expansion of the grounds during the brewing process. Alright, today we're going to look at the V60. You want to have a mug, good scale, some coffee, kettle, and a timer. And, as always, filters. Start off by setting your unit on top of your mug here. Open up your V60 filter, and always make sure to flatten this side down. So that's just folding it real tight to the side there, setting it right in the brewer. And you want to keep it from jumping out by adding some water into it. It's going to wet your filter, take care of any weird flavors that might be in there, and it's going to warm up everything so it's not ice cold when you drink your coffee. Get rid of your excess water, set everything on the scale, and measure out your coffee. We're going to use our universal ratio, 60 grams of coffee for every liter of water. This is going to be 250 milliliters, so that is 15 grams of coffee. So just weigh that out here. Nice and easy. We're using a medium to fine ground coffee. That's what you want to use for a V60. But the grind size is always going to affect how fast the water flows. So make sure you experiment with it a little bit just to get the right timing. All right, got 15 grams there now. Okay, give it a shake to settle out the coffee bed. And then we're going to start our bloom. So it's double the weight of the coffee, don't forget that. So I'm going to pour in roughly 30 grams of water, and don't forget to start your timer. So start that, I'm gonna pour in the water here, get everything nice and wet, pour nice and slow. Right, I got 37 grams of water. It's better to get everything wet than to get the perfect amount of weight, so just make sure you get everything wet. As you can see, it's bubbling up really nicely there. That's the CO2 escaping from the coffee grounds. At 30 seconds, I'm gonna finish my pour. And what that means, 1 milliliter of water weighs 1 gram. So I'm just gonna finish it off. I'm gonna pour until my scale reads 250. Here we go. When you're pouring, pour nice and even, steady stream. Make sure you get any of those dark floaties there. Pour in a nice spiral. Don't splash. Just make sure it's nice and steady. You're gonna agitate the coffee grinds when you do it, and that'll be plenty. You wanna make sure that you get it all evenly. And now it's time to just watch it brew here. What you'll see, it's coming down right here. You'll see drips coming down. Maybe you'll see some steam rising up. That's the ridges on the inside, keeping the paper away from the sides so the coffee can aerate as it brews. It also runs down at a really even pace. We're gonna hope this works. It should take about 2.5, 3 minutes, something around there. Then you're getting nicely extracted coffee. If it goes too fast, your coffee is gonna be a bit sour. If it takes longer, it's gonna be a bit bitter. So if you get right in the middle there, you're gonna get a nice, evenly balanced cup of coffee. And if you don't, just adjust your grind for next time. It's easy enough. All right, we are at 1:45 here. And it's going really nicely. As you can see, the crema is dissipating a bit. It's swirling around there, and there's grounds stuck to the side. It's really important to leave those there. You don't want to stir those in or anything. Just leave it as it is. This is made to be easy, so just leave it alone. Once you pour your water in there, it will do all the work for you. And it's dripping right down into my mug here, so I can enjoy it right away, which is very important. And we're almost done here. As you can see, it's very low, very close to being done. We're at 220 now. All right, this is a perfect grind size. Should be done by 3 minutes. As you can see, you're starting to see the edges around there. Surface is drying up like a puddle. Very nice. Very satisfying work here. Right at 3 minutes. That's fantastic. It's really good. And clean up on the V60 is very simple. Just grab your filter. Throw it away. The V60 brews a light-bodied, flavorful cup of coffee. You really can't go wrong with the V60.